So unless you've been living under a rock, you will have definitely come across some of these guys in your travels. These are Funko Pop Vinyls, and they're a worldwide phenomenon. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with these little gems, here's a quick bit of history. Originally formed as a bobblehead company in 1998 by Mike Becker, Funko has gone from strength to strength. In 2005, it was purchased by its current CEO, Brian Mariotti, who moved the head office and started increasing the number of licensed product lines. It's now got to the point where you can pretty much get a pop vinyl for all occasions. In fact, Funko's motto is everyone's a fan of something. I'll tell you what, that is very true. You can literally get everything, including our very own royal family. People have vast collections of pop vinyls, but the question is, are any of these Funkos worth a fortune now? The answer is definitely yes, but finding them is a bit tricky. In recent years, Funko have started making con versions of their pop vinyls. That sounds really bad, but actually what it means is they are convention versions. So for example, you can potentially find Comic-Con or Fan Expo versions of your favorites out there in limited numbers. In fact, with the recent craze for collector box subscriptions, there are even more limited versions of Funkos starting to appear within those. So, what are the rarest ones out there right now? Here at Collectology, we've done a bit of research, and it would appear that these three are currently the most expensive pop vinyls on the market right now. Now, I'll go from the cheapest right through to the most expensive. And the first one is the Star Wars Shadow Trooper. The Shadow Trooper was one of those Comic-Con exclusive Funkos that I just mentioned. And in fact, this one came from the San Diego Comic-Con back in 2011. Now, apparently there are only ever 480 distributed, so as you can imagine, they're pretty tough to find. Now, if you are lucky enough to find one of these on an auction site, you could be looking to pay anything from $1,500 to $2,000. Now, the next one on the list isn't a con exclusive, but instead was given to lucky employees of Hot Topic as a special staff reward. It's the Silver Batman. Now, there are a few other Batman Funkos that are collectible, but this one is seriously rare. In fact, if you'd like to get hold of one, you're gonna have to part with at least $1,600, and that's if you can find one. Now, the last one on our list is a big one. It's the one and only Dumbo. Now, there have been quite a few different versions of the lovable big-eared elephant, but there are a couple of versions that collectors would really like to get their hands on. Dumbo comes in a metallic blue variety and also a clown face and gold version. But it's those last two that are really important. There were only ever 48 pieces of both the clown face and the gold ever released. And if you want to get your hands on one, you're going to have to hand over a whopping $2,500 at the very least. Now, the chances of finding one of these in the UK are pretty slim though, as most of them were snapped up by US collectors. So if you're lucky enough to own one of these, then well done and keep hold of it. If, on the other hand, you're looking to get your hands on a rare pop vinyl, then attending special events like conventions or ordering subscription boxes is a really good way to do that. Now, the other great way to increase the value of your pop vinyl is to get it signed. Now, you can either get them signed by the artist that designed them, or by either the actor that played the original character, or if it's not a real person, then someone connected to that theme. That's it for now. Good luck hunting down those rare Funkos. I'll see you next time.